Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Not sure if anybody noticed this, but I was kind of gone from making YouTube videos for like about a month. I do want to apologize for that. I kind of got caught up with some film projects that I was doing and some major life changes that I have going on right now. Actually, one of the film projects that I was working on, you guys will get to see next week. I'm going to be posting a short film that I made with my friends, so tune in because it's going to be a cute little short film and I'm excited for you guys to see it. Today's new video is going to be a story time. I don't really see myself being one of those regular story time YouTubers because I don't have an exciting life. But I do have a weird life and I've had a lot of weird shit happen to me, and today I'm going to tell you guys about one of those weird things. Also, welcome to my first video with my cool new lighting. I actually got this lighting for the short film and now I get to use them for my YouTube videos. Look, they're like softbox lighting. I'd show you guys the other one, but like I have a big ass mess on this side of my room that nobody needs to see, so just know that on the other side it's the exact same light, okay? But yeah, again, sorry for being gone for a whole month. I will try my best to be more consistent. Okay, let's get on with the story. We're gonna rewind it back to when I was about 10, 11 years old. I had gotten a cold and my mom took me to the doctor for it. They gave me medicine. I remember it was like the first or second night into taking that medicine. I remember like waking up in the middle of the night. When I was little, I used to like sleep with a little nightlight, so I was able to see what was on the ground. I remember looking down and seeing like bugs on the ground. Bugs like crawling. The weird thing about these bugs is like it's not like I saw like one or two crawling. Like it was literally a bunch of bugs everywhere, and it was like carpet, so it looked like they were like crawling and like into it and out of it. And I remember I got so freaked out that I like called my mom and she came in, and the weird thing is like as soon as she turned on the light, like everything disappeared and I was like, what? Like there's a bunch of bugs here, what happened? And so I told her, I was like, Mom, there's like bugs in my room. And she looked around and of course she didn't see anything, and she like literally looked everywhere and saw no bugs. She even like went to go get a flashlight. She flashed it everywhere. She like flashed it inside my closet, on the floor, under my bed. No bugs, but I was super convinced that I saw bugs. So she like left and turned off the lights, and when she turned off the lights, you guys, like things got worse. Like the bugs suddenly came back as soon as the lights came off. What did I see? Oh, okay. I remember I saw like spider webs floating, like floating. I mean, they were like literally floating in front of me, and I swear I was able to feel them. Like I remember running my hand and touching these spider webs, and I was freaked out because I was like, oh my god, what is this? One thing I do remember is seeing on my walls, I saw like little mini dancing ballerinas, and I was like so freaked out because I was like, what the heck? So one thing you should know about me during this time is that I was very, very fascinated with paranormal stuff as a kid. Actually, I still am. But as a kid, I would always like research like Bigfoot caught on camera and like mermaids caught on tape. Or specifically during this time, I was kind of obsessed. Actually, no, I was really obsessed with fairies. Like I'm not talking about like the fairy tale fairies, the Tinkerbell fairies. I was like talking about like the fairies caught on camera, like those kind. And during this time I was like researching them and like looking up pictures and videos because I was like so fascinated. So I was like legit convinced that the fairies were coming to get me. I thought like, oh my god, they know that I'm researching them, they're gonna come and get me. So I freaked out again because I was seeing, like I said, I'm trying to remember what else I saw that day. And then also, like the little bugs, I remember they turned into like moss. Like my floor kind of looked swampy now. Like it had like this grass, like I don't know. Like I called my mom and I was like, Mom, they're everywhere. Look, I was like pointing it out, and she was like, girl, there's nothing in here. So, I mean, she thought I was having like nightmares or something. Like, she picked me up and she took me to the living room and she sat me down on the couch and she put on a movie for me because, you know, she just thought I was scared and I couldn't sleep. And I do remember too, like, when she sat me down on the couch and we started watching a movie, looking down at the couch and seeing these tiny little bugs crawling everywhere. And I remember pointing at them, Mom, look. And I was pointing at nothing. And my mom was like, okay, like, there's something wrong with this girl. So she decided to take me to the emergency room. And I actually don't remember much from the ER. Something I do remember about being in the waiting room of the ER is that when we got there, we were like sitting next to a water fountain. And I was convinced that the water fountain was shooting out mud. A little thingy where the water shoots out. Instead of like, you know how like on the water fountain, like the water shoots out like this? So I was seeing mud shoot out like that on its own. And I was like literally pointing it out in the waiting room. Mom, look, there's mud coming out of the freaking water fountain. So she was like, no, there's not. So we finally got called in and we told the doctor what was going on. Turns out that my dumb doctor at the time gave my little 10-year-old ass an adult dosage. So basically, I was hallucinating because I was high on drugs. Yeah. Good times. I was basically popping mollies before it was cool. But yeah, seriously, yeah, I just got high on drugs, I guess. But yeah, well, like, at the time I was like, oh, what the heck, you know, I didn't really, like, understand that. But my mom was pissed, of course, and, you know, they gave me, they lowered my dosage, and, like, everything went away the next day. But, like, one thing that, like, baffles me is, like, how do you make that mistake? Like, another thing that kind of, like, makes me mad is, like, what if it would have been too much or have gotten, like, where it could have gotten, like, dangerous? Like, I mean, obviously it sucks for a kid to hallucinate, but, like, what if it could have been, like, fatal because I've gotten too much, like, drugs in my system? So, I don't know. I thought that whole thing was stupid. Now that I think back, I mean, I look back and I laugh at it because, like, I was saying shit. But, like, at the same time, it's like, what a dumb doctor to give a child that much medicine, you know? But, you know, I'm fine. It wasn't, like, super duper serious. I just saw some fairies and shit. But yeah, that's my story about the time I saw shit when I was high on drugs. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.